back to another reaction of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. We have one more episode to go. This is episode 7. We have one more episode to go and we're wrapping up this wonderful show. I think I heard already, I think I already told you guys that it was greenlit for a season 2. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere and I was pretty excited because this is actually a really good show. I'm ready to jump right into this. I literally just woke up. You could probably see it in my eyes. My eyes are still bloodshot red. I jumped out of bed. I was like, I need to give the people a reaction. So that's why I'm here. Heidi ho. What's up? Let's jump into this. If you'd like to see this in a full reaction, you can. The link to my Patreon is down below in the comment section. Don't forget to also subscribe to my other YouTube channel. The link to that channel is down below as well. While you guys are down there, please smash that like button, share, and I can't wait to read you guys' comments. So please do all 3 things. Those 3 things are free. It takes 2.5 seconds, and we can get right into the reaction. So without further ado, let's jump into Percy Jackson and find out exactly what this show has got to give. Hey, it's really dark in here. Is this a Sleepies? I love Sleepies.
These beds will change your life.
You're Percy,
Croesus.
son of Poseidon and murderer of travelers.
Crusty, please.
I know there's a secret passage to the Underworld here. I know you were left here to guard it. Really not interested.
They show you how to fit. Stretching us and twisting us and hacking off pieces to make us seem more like them. With these beds, you just fit. Try it.
You first.
You won't be the first to try bringing someone back from the underworld. You won't be the first to fail.
You're lucky we're letting you keep your head, dummy. Don't push it.
Go ahead.
Are we sure this is the right way?
It's either the realm of the dead or someone left a carton of milk in there in the 1990s.
These are our tickets out.
No one's turning back till we all come back.
No one comes back.
I just think it's safer if I'm not holding them all.
Let's go get your mom.
Let's go. No one comes back.
Well, we're not in Kansas anymore.
What?
I meant we are only an hour from the city and it feels like we're on a different planet.
Dr. Higgins says this is the best school, the best program in the state for kids with learning differences.
I'm not going.
The only question is how ugly you were gonna make it before we say goodbye.
Grover, hurry up.
Not in Kansas.
Is that who I think it is?
Charon, the boatman, taking new arrivals across the river Styx. Why don't you let me hang on to that for now?
Right, that thing is annoying.
Excuse me.
Dead people?
Over them, up there. Behind you. Sorry. You should really spend some time in the city with me. I think you learn a lot.
You're not dead.
We're all dying. To some extent.
And you didn't pay the cost.
Wait, we can pay. Here, drop us.
The whistle for the boat.
You can buy a new whistle.
They're bringing a dog. That's crazy.
I can't hold this forever.
Can you fly us up there with your shoes?
Right. Smart. She went invisible through the ball. And I jumped.
Excuse me.
That's why we'll be keeping the master boat. And your mom.
My pearl. I lost the pearl.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. But if we don't move, it is not gonna matter. Come on.
No. He is registered. I have the email from your office right here saying that he's registered.
But some new information came to light that has forced us to reconsider your application. Drawing that caused his previous school counselor to reach out to me personally to express his concern. Our problem is that he was found walking across the roof of the gymnasium, after which he said he saw something out there.
He has no place else to go.
Have you considered homeschool?
I'm sorry, but no. I cannot accept that as an answer.
But you're a horse with wings. He can't come here.
You can't ignore this. Stop. It's just math. After we get the bolt and stop this war, you guys are leaving. With my mom.
They can't hear you.
They?
This must be Asphodel.
After who?
I read a book about this place.
I can't see. It's the light. It's too much. It's dark.
Are those roots?
Souls here are bound by regret. Haunted by choices they made in life. Or never made.
Annabeth!
Guys!
It's too
I
dark.
already tried. It's
What?
too strong.
How did this happen?
It's some kind of regret. Right?
This will work.
Right.
I'll be okay. You can do this. I know you can.
Those roots were like, you ain't going nowhere.
He chased us all that way and then just stopped.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I can't stop. Percy!
What in the holy hell? What? Is that the boat?
Is this?
No.
I
Yeah, that's the master bolt.
right?
How's it in your bag?
Ares had the master bolt this entire time and tricked us.
He was working with Hades? Zeus is expecting us to return this.
Hades wants that, and he'll give it his mom.
Zeus is just gonna have to wait.
Let's not spend the last few minutes we have here like this.
Why are you doing this?
Oh,
Why are you trying so hard to get rid of me?
real hard girl. Just tell him.
I would never do this to you.
Who? Never say never. We're going up! I really just got into the beat and did not watch this at all.
Sorry about all that. Anyways, it's great to meet you. I know who you are. You know who I am. Can I get you anything? Fresh pomegranate juice, a snack?
Actually, my mother.
I see you.
Where is she?
Right. Okie doke. Let's get to it.
So who was the old man that we saw?
Don't be shy. You know, typically getting crushed by a minotaur is a terminal diagnosis. I snagged her for you. You give me what you got, and I give me you what I got.
I can't give it to you.
I see there's a quid and a quo here.
The bolt doesn't belong to you. You and Ares managed to steal the bolt, trick me into bringing it right down and giving it to you.
Who tricked Ares into doing what?
You're in cahoots with Ares.
I seldom cahoot. The bolt is my brother's drama. I don't want any part of it.
Then what do you want?
My helm of darkness, it went missing just days before someone used it to turn invisible and steal the bolt.
Start a war between your brothers.
Why would I want that?
Jealousy.
Someone stole Zeus's bolt. It wasn't me. It was somebody else.
Kronos.
Kronos.
Kronos is in a million pieces at the bottom of the TARDIS.
Where something just tried to pull us into it the moment the bolt appeared in our bag. I assumed that was you, but that voice I heard, it definitely did not sound like you.
Ask me for sanctuary. Kronos is somehow planning to emerge from his exile, and you were his first call. You're not safe. Throw him in on the house.
No way.
This works out nicely for you, as it turns out.
I thought you didn't want the bolt.
I don't want the bolt. Now I need the bolt. If war with Kronos is coming, I'd like to be prepared. Give me the bag. Nice pearl.
We're gonna go get your helm. And when I get back, you're gonna let my mom go. Hold fast, Mom.
She gives me very CW vibes. Is that Poseidon? It's the water.
This
isn't fair.
No.
Well, that must be Poseidon.
I'm going to take him to camp. What other choice do I have? He and I living together in the city, starting to attract attention from your world. At camp, he will be safe.
You don't want him at camp?
No. You don't want to hear why.
But you don't want to say it too. And maybe that's the most unfair part of it.
I want him to know who he is before your family tries to tell him who they want him to be. He has better things in him than that.
He's going to go to school. And he's going to learn things that you can't teach him. It's going to be torture for the both of you.
Thanks.
His mother raised him well.
Do you want to talk to him?
No.
I know you shouldn't.
One day when he's ready.
Hi, Aquaman.
Fate has revealed to him his true path.
Oh.
On that day, I'll be right by his side.
Well. That was a very good episode. I actually really did enjoy it. I have to say one thing, and I'm going to start off with my cons. My cons with this show, which I was kind of waiting for to like determine like if what I was feeling was absolutely right. But I feel like the mother is very CW, which I said during my reaction. If I edited it in, then you know. If I didn't, I'm telling you now. And the reason why I say that is her acting sometimes really throws me off of the show. Like, I'm not really sure what it is about her delivery of her lines, but in the beginning, it wasn't as bad, but then you're like, well, she was only in the beginning. So I don't know. It's just, maybe it's an on and off type of situation when the more I stay with her, the actress or the character, whichever, the more I get out of the element. The more lines she has, I'm just like, oof, girl, stop. We were doing good where we were. And what's interesting is she has very powerful lines. The lines that she delivered, the lines that are told to her to read, for her to give us, are very powerful, very strong, extremely moving. And they really do shape Percy as a character. But I just don't know what it is about the mom. And let me tell you things. One thing I know and two things for sure, certain, I'm not really a fan of CW shows. And I'm not gonna say all of the shows, but a lot of the shows I've tried to get into, the acting for me always threw me off of my game and I just stopped watching it. So that's why when I was saying that, I was like, yeah, she gives me, like for instance, I tried to do reactions to Lois and Clark, right? It was a really good show. But there was a character in it, was it Lois? Maybe not. Maybe was it Lois? Or maybe it was some other character. I don't know what character it was in there in the show that kept recurring, and they kept throwing me off my game. I got so into it, and then they started talking. I was like, I don't want to do this no more. Close the book. So, and then there was other shows like Green Arrow. I remember I really loved Green Arrow, but then there was sometimes the acting of it, I just really couldn't be there anymore. So I don't know, maybe if there is a season 2, and if there is a season 2, and same thing. But if she comes back in season 2, which she obviously would, hopefully maybe we could adjust to her. I don't know. Maybe she'll be a little bit better, or I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me and I'm being picky and I just don't really like the actress that much, or maybe the character. I'm not really sure where I am. I don't know which one is the problem for me. Let's move on. But you got the point, right? Everything else was really good. I thought everything was amazing. It's so funny that when VFX is being VFXing, they always do like darkness. It's so dark. I wanted to enjoy those scenes, but I couldn't see. Now, it could be me because I'm blaming myself for a lot of shit, but it could be me because the ring light, And then the screen was kind of dark. And there's a lot of like different, like if I was in pure darkness, I'd probably be able to see this. But I could not see the scenes. But when I did see glimpses of it, it was giving, y'all. The three-headed dogs, and I remember the three-headed dogs from some other thing. Maybe it was Percy Jackson, the movie, but I've seen a three-headed dog somewhere. And at first I was thinking the three-headed dogs dealt with like the devil, but the three-headed dogs is probably like the underworld, right? That's why it was there. And it's like the guardian, right? I could be wrong. And then we started talking about Kronos, right? And Kronos is from that video game, isn't he? Isn't it Kronos from like God of War? Am I right or am I wrong? And Kronos like is like the main character. Or is that Kronos' son? Or something like that. I thought Kronos was like a demigod. But regardless, I don't really know the Greek mythology. That's why you guys help me down below. But so now we have Kronos. So Kronos, maybe he was the older man that we saw in like the Dark Shadow. But then we're still trying to figure out who stole. So Ares stole the Master Bolt. Then who was that older man talking to in like where Percy saw it in his dream? So there's that. But regardless, so Ares is working with who? Ares is working with somebody. So he get the Kronos. So he get the Master Bolt to the Underworld so Kronos could get it. That's what that whole thing's. So he could get back at Zeus. So is Kronos so powerful that him and Zeus are on the same level, because Zeus is like the ultimate, right? Somebody is typing ferociously down below. But yeah, so you guys can help me out. Overall though, this episode I would give a 10. I think it was giving God. Production was producting. Poseidon actually gives me like Poseidon. Once he came up on the scene, I was like, yeah, that's Poseidon. I could see it. He came up, well, that wasn't Poseidon walking. And Edge is such a random person to play Ares. Every time I see him, I'm like, really? You're Ares? Whatever. But Poseidon definitely was giving that realm. Also, we were like at a beach with water. So I'm feeling like Ares maybe not a bad guy. Maybe he's not a bad guy. I don't know. I don't really see Ares fighting Percy Jackson. I feel like Poseidon is about to pop up somewhere, because why the hell are we at a beach full of water? Like, it's just like, you know, I don't see there being a battle. I'm just like, I ain't fighting no kids. But regardless, I would give this episode a 9 or a 10. It was amazing. I really cannot wait to wrap up this show finally. I'm not gonna give a schedule. I refuse. But we're gonna wrap up this show and we're gonna move right along. Once again, you want to see this in full reaction? Patreon is available. Please smash that like button, share, don't forget to comment down below, and I will see you all next time with more reactions.